I think, Straney, can we all have your number?
Yeah,
you can be the unofficial Scomo of the Illawarra.
Okay, I'll do that. Hello, Scott Morrison here.
Jade and Straney, now with Damien Leaf on Wave FM 96.5.
Damien, sometimes you've just got to pull out the big guns.
Ooh, all right. Are we talking martinis, pina coladas? Those sort of big ones?
Sometimes things are bigger than, alcohol will not fix them. I know it's crazy, but there's a few things in life that alcohol will not fix.
Oh, okay. All right.
Homeschooling, for instance. Okay, at first, alcohol was fixing the problem of homeschooling in lockdown. But after a while, that starts to wear off and your alcohol bill starts to go through the roof. And then, teaching kids hungover, not fun for anyone.
Well, that's it. And there's already too many parents ringing in sick the next day. Sorry, kids. Can't come in. You got a sub-teacher today. It's your dog.
Okay, well, so for all parents across the Illawarra who are in lockdown at the moment, okay, kids, if you're in the room, go do something else for a minute. Because I've got to talk to your mum and dad about something.
Oh, top secret.
And I don't want you to know.
All right.
Because I'm about to give them a little bit of a tip that might be able to help get you through homeschooling. This is a genius idea thought up by one mum she's got an 8-year-old son. And she said homeschooling initially was awesome. So first couple of days, it was great. He was really excited doing all his work. And then the novelty wore off.
And it does. Big time.
And she was struggling. And every day it ended in an argument. So every day she was trying to get him to do his work. It wouldn't happen. He'd be in tears. She'd be in tears. And she's like, I've got to come up with a solution. There's got to be a way that I can get him to do his schoolwork. And every day they were like watching, COVID news on TV and stuff. And so her son knew who Scott Morrison was. She came up with the genius idea of saying to him, well, look, Scott Morrison, he's actually checking all the kids' schoolwork. He's checking in to make sure that the kids are doing their schoolwork. She changed her mother's name in her mobile phone to Scott Morrison. So whenever Brandon wouldn't do his work, she's like, oh, well, I'm going to have to call Scomo. I'm going to have to call Scott. And then she would ring him up and pretend to have a conversation with him.
I love this on so many levels.
And so Brenda was like, well, better start doing work. And she said, some days, like, Scott Morrison will just call and she'll just let the phone ring out. And so that Brandon can see and go, oh, Scott Morrison's calling quick. I better go back to work. Or Scott Morrison will send through a text going, just checking in to see how Brandon's going today. She said, one of the best things she's ever come up with in her life. So other parents, you're welcome.
I absolutely love that. I think that is so awesome.
Yeah.
And it's age specific because there's a cutoff point there where, like I know with my kids, Jagger will probably pick up the phone and call Scott Morrison.
Yeah, so you really need your Scott Morrison to be a bloke. Maybe it can be Straney. Put Straney's number as Scott Morrison in your phone.
Straney looks like Scott Morrison, actually.
A little bit. But also he's good at impersonating. So I think, Straney, can we all have your number?
Yeah,
you can be the unofficial Scomo of the Illawarra.
Okay, I'll do that. Hello, Scott Morrison here. I'll try that. G'day, it's Scomo.
Yes,
Can you
Scomo
say, get back to work, otherwise I'm going to tax you.
That's
Poor
exactly
Scomo.
how it's going to work.
He's unofficially become the Santa Claus of homeschooling.